with Blinn College Roadrunner baseball head coach Jeff Livin. Man, you're looking like a kid in a candy store already in there with the uniforms and all this kind of stuff. Opener on Saturday. What are your expectations and why are you so hyped already?
Well, I'm not hyped or anything. I mean, we're pretty excited about getting. It's kind of fun right now. We're starting the season against the team that ended last year's season, so maybe we get a little bit of payback. I don't know.
Oh wow!
Anything like that. It was a good game against Blinn, and that's what ended our regional tournament. But I like what we're seeing out here. I think our pitchers are throwing a lot of strikes right now. We've got good talent on the mound, and that's kind of what I've always kind of tried to function with. Offense is coming around. We struggled. We had some ups and downs in the fall as the guys were learning what we're teaching. But I think we're starting to come together. It looks like a solid team. If we can play a little bit of defense, I think we're going to be okay.
You got Coach Barish, new assistant coach Michael Barish. What impact has he made so far as offense? I know he had a pretty detailed idea of what he wanted to be able to accomplish with his hitters. Are you seeing that change yet, or is that still going to be something that takes a little time?
I don't know that it's that much of a change. Mike and I kind of see eye to eye on what we want to do offensively. There's always different ways that you come about explaining things, and I think that's refreshing for the hitters too, to hear a similar sermon from a different preacher maybe. I think we've done a pretty good job with it. They've taken to him. Some of the points he brings up are really, I think, really easy to swallow. I think he communicates real good with these guys, and the hitters have bought into it. And you can kind of see who's really buying the goods and trying to do it, and who's still a little bit stubborn about it, I guess.
Right. I know it's early, and you never like answering this question, but when you start looking at your possible set rotations, who's starting, who's coming out of the bullpen, who's in the starting lineup, do you have an idea at this point, or is it still, you're still kind of running through and seeing who can do what?
Well, I think the pitching rotation was real good as far as being set. Drew Shiflett obviously had a good year for us last year, has really exploded on the scene. Will be our opening day starter. We've really got a cast of about 4 or 5 characters that all could jump into that starting, actually more than that. But the front runners right now, obviously Shiflett's done a great job. Tristan Dixon, who transferred in at summertime, has really stepped up and done a good job for us, should be in the rotation. A mid-semester addition, Hunter Mayo from Hudson High School,
yes,
has come in and done a fantastic job for us. He'll be our second starter on day one. Wesley Gafford was slated as one of our top guys and had a little accident moving some equipment around and is now minus a fingertip for 5 weeks while he recovers from the cage falling on it.
You didn't teach him to keep that hand in his pocket when he's working?
No, right-handed pitcher, you do everything left-handed when there's danger.
Right.
So we got a setback with Wes, and that hurts. But a couple other transfers at semester. Patrick Kudelka came in from Sam Houston, has really turned things in the right direction. We'd seen him in high school, knew about him. I think he's starting to find his groove a little bit and should help us. And Nathan Hardcastle came in at semester from University of Houston. We got some things we're working on with him, but he's taken to him really good. I think he'll be a back-end guy. And Dalton Roblin is our closer from last year that's returning and done a good job. There have been a number of others that have stepped up. So as far as the starting rotation, the front end and the back end, we got some good options and some real talented people in between that could. Usually we'll have 1 or 2 guys step up that'll wind up starting at the end of the year that you didn't project it.
Right.
And those, we got that type of talent in the middle. Lineup-wise, Roblin will be at first base a lot of the time. His bat has really come alive.
Wow.
Swings a really good bat. McCray Kendrick probably be in the leadoff spot at second base, freshman out of Atascocita. Sawyer right now looks to be our shortstop. He can move to third base. Third base looks like Landon Roque right now from Dickinson, Texas. Left field, probably Tanner Sherrill. Center field, Dylan Bourgeois from Cypress area. And right field is returning all-star JoJo Munoz. And then the DH spot has several people for it. Those are the projected starters on day one. There could be a lot of shuffling in this lineup as it goes.
Now you did
behind the plate, I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say, you did lose a couple of key guys last year.
Yeah, it's tough to replace those two catchers. Ethan got some playing time last year. He transferred, actually to transfer, he came to us, but we've changed him from shortstop to catching, and he's taken to it very well, really come into his own. Josh Youngblood will be our other catcher back behind the plate. Those two will see the lion's share of the duty. Mitchell Bro, freshman in from the Beaumont area, really good catch and throw skills, had a little bit of a sore arm, so he's got his feet on the ground, everything's healthy, and he's coming along real quick too.
So overall, you feel like you're fielding a pretty solid ball club already, with some possible shuffling around later in the season. Is that what I'm taking from this?
We're solid. We need to be great. That's what we're always striving for. We want to take Angelina to the first postseason and beyond. And if things come together, this team's got a chance. There's always a lot of work, but the tools are there, and we're happy with them.
That'll work. Thank you, Coach.
All right.